Hello there, Gemini. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here today, guys. We are doing your soulmate read for our April period. So I hope you've all been well, guys. I am sending you all my love. This is a general read, Gemini, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do beg of you. This will resonate with about 30% of you, so do keep that in mind, okay? Take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that don't. And definitely make sure to click subscribe down below if you haven't already. And to all of you who are already part of the family, thank you all so much for your love and your support. It has not gone unnoticed. Alrighty, guys, so we will get straight into it. So what I'm sensing here, Gemini, okay, our Kipper deck is saying that there is a bit of despair between our two parties here, between main female and main male, so DM and DF at this point in time. What I am sensing on the bottom of the deck is that there is a message of concern here. I feel as though, you know, that this despair is very much so one of you actually being quite depressed over this situation of not being able to come in to one another, and this is causing someone to be actually quite concerned about you or for you, or it could be about your partner here, okay? So I feel as though you guys are very much so waiting for this to actually happen. There is a lot of manifesting happening between the two of you here, okay? So it is, on one hand, it's a little bit of a concern, okay? It is a bit of a challenge. There is definitely here somebody wanting and trying to come forward to offer their love, okay? Someone is so caught up in their own headspace right now that it's not funny. Just overthinking the actual situation as a whole, and maybe it's this whole manifesting energy that's actually bringing this on. I feel as though there's a cause for concern, do excuse me here, guys, okay, because one party thinks that the other one has their options towards them, for them, or going for them, and is wondering when it's going to be their turn. When are they going to clear up this communication? When is this communication going to come? When are we going to stop being so distant with one another? When are they going to literally come forward towards me? When are they going to have that confidence to take that risk and take that action? Come. When, and this is causing some form of despair, okay, in the headspace, even in the heart space here, guys. This is someone who is looking for commitment, so do keep that in mind. This is someone who is, you know, wondering when is it going to be their turn. I feel as though there is a sense of, like, I'm hearing ticking, okay, so a ticking bomb, or a, or how would you put this, that someone feels as though their biological clock is ticking. So take it as whichever way you wish, but definitely someone here feels as though the other one has way too many options in front of them, okay, and is definitely stuck in their own heads here, which could be causing some form of depression, anxiety, and definitely a sense of help is actually needed here. However, we will check out what the energies are for you, my beautiful Gemmies. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Archangel Michael, Ascended Masters, my Lord Jesus Christ, what messages have you got for our Geminis today in terms of their soulmate connections? What did I say, Gemini? This is someone who is very much so wanting commitment here. However, this person could be in this facade or phase of despair right now. Maybe they're coming out of a relationship. Maybe you're coming out of that relationship, and working your way towards your soulmate partnership here. Okay, what I'm sensing definitely is that this person is very much so trying to work their way up here, okay? This is someone who's trying to work their way up, and they're turning to any avenue here, okay? Whether it be prayer, meditation, something like that, but definitely somebody who needs to seek the advice of someone who may be a little bit more mature, to get themselves out of this headspace here. However, all is not lost, Gemini, so hopefully I actually haven't lost you just yet. What I'm also sensing is that, as I said, this person, or you, Gemini, could be coming out of a karmic situation, okay? A toxic situation. Holy shit. One where a lesson was actually learned quite recently, and this person's a little bit fearful of coming forwards here, and it's just causing them to be in a headspace here where, you know, they don't know what to do, where to go, how to go about it. This is someone who is very much so on guard and quite defensive here. What I'm sensing is that Someone within this connection needs to release these fears here that they're actually having currently. Okay, so your reading is actually quite beautiful, Gemini. You need to know that. What I'm sensing here is that you guys have or could be dealing with, you know, Taurian energy, Aquarian energy, guys. Judgment, I feel, is more towards leaning on your Libran energy, so take it as you will. You have strong Leo throughout here. You've got strong Capricorn throughout here, and also strong Sagittarian energy. However, on the ground, guys, we have your earth, your water, your fire, okay, and we've got your swords energy also, so your air energy. You could be dealing with absolutely anyone. There is no specific context here. What I am sensing here, guys, like I said, this person is very much so wishing to come forward towards you. They know that you are their soulmate, okay, and this person is staying very hopeful and very optimistic about this connection. I feel as though it could be someone from your past, Gemini, just because with Judgment it indicates a reconciliation. This also indicates a karmic situation, so do keep that in mind, okay? So one of you have dropped that karmic partner and, you know, is afraid to take that risk to come forward with an offer of love here, just because they're scared that, you know, this could be you, Gemini, it could be your person. They're scared of giving you that love, just in case whatever happened to them in the past is going to happen to them again. Okay, but what I'm sensing is that this could also be something from a distance too. Okay, we've got quite a few cards here indicating a long distance relationship. So maybe somebody actually had to go off or go back to their home country or their home state to deal with certain situations at home to be able to come forward towards you, Gemini, and this is causing them a lot of despair in the mind and the headspace. Okay, there is a message of concern here for one party within this situation, and that message is that they need to release the toxicity of the past to be able to come forward towards this connection here. Okay, there is somebody who's wanting to take a risk, but they haven't yet dipped that toe in the water. They want to, but they haven't actually taken that on just yet. They're not paying attention, listening to their intuition when it comes to what move to make next, which is why they're actually stuck in their own headspace at this point in time. They're looking for balance. They feel as though they're quite unbalanced right now, a little bit rocky, you know, things like that. Now, if you have a look at this beautiful Two of Pentacles card, I'm not too sure if you can see that, but there is a dolphin here. And the dolphin in the background is indicative to me, or indicating to me, that there is some form of hope and prosperity yet to come here in regards to this situation, this relationship. Okay, the ships are slowly but surely coming in, so do keep that in mind. There is some form of balance coming towards this connection here. Okay, this person is just trying to figure their way out here. They could be dealing with their own demons also, is what I'm sensing. It's taking them a lot of strength and a lot of courage to overcome this this despair of the past, this anxiety and things like that, guys. Okay, they are trying to build up that courage to come forward towards you. They're trying to build up that inner strength with their own free will, so their own mind here is what I'm sensing. They're trying to become more whole and more stable to be able to offer you this new beginning here in love. I feel as though there is definitely a lot of passion here between you and this person. And someone here is having an awakening at this point in time, letting go of karmic situations, toxic situations, to be able to come forward towards you, to offer you a beautiful opportunity here in this connection, one that brings success and victory. This person has it in the back of their minds. How do I sweep this person off their feet? How am I going to go about this? I really, really want to. This is a very sincere opportunity for the two of you to come forward to one another. Okay, however, in the meantime, there may be a little bit of disquiet while this person actually overcomes these energies, so do keep that in mind. Okay, and it's going to be on their side, Gemini. I feel it's going to be them who's having to deal with this. I feel as though they're going to have to release this to be able to come forward towards you. Slowly but surely, guys, they are coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're going to find a newfound sense of self. This is very, very sincere when it comes to this person. This person is very much so following their heart when it comes to you. They're looking for a sense of clarity from a past situation to be able to move on forward towards you, so they can release that past. And listen, there is so much chemistry between the two of you. There is such an alchemy here that's, you know, I feel as though this person can, Gemini, telepathically ask you to wait for them. Okay, like you have three freaking major arcanas in a row when you're looking at it down that way. This person is saying, please stay hopeful, please stay optimistic about this situation. I have so much love for you, so much passion for you. I'm coming back. Just be patient with me while I balance myself out and heal myself so I can be there for you. This person is very much so keeping tabs of you and on you guys, okay? And do not be surprised if this person tries to communicate with you via email, social media, or something like that, some form of an online portal. Okay, but what I'm sensing is that this person is very much so trying to be communicative, to voice their opinions, to be able to move away from the past, to be able to move forward towards you, to overcome their obstacles that are in their way at this point in time from actually coming forward towards you here. It's definitely causing them some strain in their finances here. So this could be them going through a divorce proceeding or a breakup of some kind, where they're trying to seek that independence, where they're trying to let go of fear and caution, throw that to the wind and come forward towards you. Okay, Gemini, my loves, that was your reading. I do hope this resonates and brings you some form of clarity. I am wishing you all the best of luck in this situation. So sending you lots of light and love.